Hey folks, this is Wistful Deal here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another MLP Horror AU. Welcome back to My Little Fungus, folks. I think this is probably going to be likely one of the last ones that we may look at with this AU, possibly, maybe, kind of judging with the TikTok ban, but also I'm kind of curious to know, well, Marmar is gonna move their AU over. We'll just have to wait and see if it happens, that is, and everything. But anyway, folks, it has been a long journey with this AU, and I want to finish some things off with what we have last time here. I don't know if it's fully completed or not, but I do know that we're in Season 2. We've been in Season 2, and also that we have some bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of stuff to go ahead and cover here. So we're going to continue where we last left off, which has been like months at this point, like usual and everything. If you folks are curious for the other parts, I'll have them linked down in the description below. I'm going to look through each part specifically and then set them up individually so that way you folks can keep track of this horror AU and of what's going on and everything. And hopefully I have my head screwed on right today, because I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. Oh, God. But anyway, folks, we're going to continue where we last left off. We last left off right here, so we're going to continue onwards all the way to the last part. So, without further ado, folks, let's jump on in. Oh, and last thing, if you folks want to check this horror AU out for yourselves, the link will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Relationship update. Okay. I'm starting to get used to these guys now. So with Twilight, she trusts Rainbow Dash, but distrusts her also. So she's her friend, but she distrusts her. She trusts Applejack, doesn't trust Rarity, trusts Fluttershy, trusts, Starlight Glimmer, and, is neutral, trusts Spike, and she trusts Pinky. Alrighty. No, stop it. So, with, stop it, Applejack. Anyway, so with Applejack, she loves Rainbow Dash, but distrusts her. She distrusts Twilight. Jeez. Why, that took me a minute. It's also a friend and neutral. With Rarity, she's just neutral. With Fluttershy, she's neutral and friend. With Starlight Glimmer, she's neutral and friend. With Spike, same thing. And with Pinky, is friend and neutral. With Rainbow Dash, she hates Applejack and Twilight. She distrusts Pinky, but is neutral. She is friends with Rarity and is trusting. Same thing with Fluttershy. Is neutral with Starlight Glimmer, and no, not with Spike. She's trusting and neutral with Spike. Alrighty. And with Fluttershy, she's friends with Applejack, Pinky, and Twilight, but distrusts them. She trusts Rarity and Applejack and is also friends with them, and is neutral with Spike and Starlight Glimmer. With Pinky, I figured she would love them all. So she is also neutral with Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Spike. She distrusts Rainbow Dash. Rarity, Twilight, and Rainbow Dash, and she is friends with them all. Pretty much. And then Rarity here, so she also hates Applejack and, Twilight. She is neutral with Pinky, but distrusts her. She is friends with Spike, and, Rainbow Dash is neutral with Starlight Glimmer, and is friends and trusts Fluttershy. Then with Spike, he loves Spike. He loves Twilight, obviously, excuse me. Is friends with Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. Is neutral with Starlight Glimmer. Is also friends with Fluttershy, but trusts them. And same thing with Twilight, but with love. And with Starlight Glimmer, she is neutral with Fluttershy, Applejack, and no, not Flut. Yeah, she's friends with. She's neutral with Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. Is neutral but trusting of Spike. It's neutral, friend, and trusting of Applejack. Friends and trust with Pinkie, and same thing with Twilight. Alrighty. Glad that's over with, jeez. I had a brain fog there, jeez. Twilight's notes. It's been 2 months since it started. Oh yeah, a word I cannot pronounce, or do I understand? Neotornley, or whatever, has spread through the west side of Ponyville. Our town, our home, has been boarded off from the rest of the world. Princess Celestia's army has been keeping a magical wall around us. Since by my request has sent a good portion to my portion to my aside. All my friends aren't talking to me. Only Pinkie and Spike. Honestly, they've been keeping me going. Nehalton. So is that what that is? Is that the disease? Nehoantinuia. I don't know. I can't read certain words, forgive me. Anyway, Sakura, Dr. Stable, and I have been working non-stop. We've decided that my castle is big enough to hold us and our extended help. I've also been taking in the homeless. Most ponies have lost their homes due to the fungus. Yeah, makes sense, honestly. Many more too when we find it. The origin of the virus. With every virus, there are mutations. Damn you, search bar! You have to be in the damn way. First mutation, mimic. We found that the first mutation was very early on. Some infected keep the vocal cords even if they are heavily damaged. Damn. Second mutation, Fussin or whatever. Oh jeez. Well, you got 2 in 1 now. When two infected hunt together, their decaying skin melts together. It appears they become a sharing consciousness. Lovely. We are venom, folks. Third mutation, whatever. It's rare to find a pony who's asthmapook or whatever, but we've addressed only 2 so far. Neither have ended well for us. I have no idea what this third one even is. Mimic, maybe? Alright. So anyways, so we got Apple Bloom here. Strength is decent, I would say. Stamina is okay. Intelligence is decent, same thing with strength. Magic is very low. Hunger is okay. I'm turning this off because that's kind of getting annoying at me. And thirst, though, I think it's very thirsty. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm not too entirely sure. And they seem to be neutral. I think that's what this symbol means. It's been a minute, like I said. Role is none or all. Age 14. Gender female. Mental status depressed. Accession. I forgot what that is. I guess healing maybe, or well, they may be out or something, some role or something, I guess. Infection false. Beeb seed. Yeah, Bab seed. I think that's how you say her name. Apple Bloom's sister that was a boy originally, I think, but then had her own redemption. I think. I remember on that. Anyway, the strength is alright, a bit better than Apple Bloom's. Stamina is pretty good. Intelligence is okay, a bit better than Apple Bloom's. Magic is super low. Hunger is low, and thirst is very low. Let's see. The role is a scout. Age is 16. Gender, female. Mental status, strong. Accession, or whatever. Association, or whatever. Same with Apple Bloom. And is also false. Twist. Strength is okay, alright. Stamina is a bit lower. Intelligence is a bit higher than her strength, or their strength. Magic is very low. Hunger is low, but could be more. And thirst is very low. Role is caretaker, age 15. Gender, female. Mental status, strong. Association, same thing with the other two, and it's also false. I think this is a classmate. One of the classmates at the Cutie Mark Crusaders class, if I'm correct. The class or whatever. Scootaloo. Oh, we got that symbol. That's not good. Anyway. Strength is okay. Stamina is a bit lower. Intelligence is a bit higher. Magic is very low. Hunger is low. And thirst is very low. Role experiment. Lovely. Age 14. Gender female. Mental status weak. Association. Same thing with all the others. Infection true. Lovely. And then we got Lily Moon. Confidential information. What do you mean confidential? I was almost going to say controversial, but I'm like, no, there's no V there. Role is not all. Age 14. Gender, trans female. Mental status, tired. Association, whatever that symbol means. I forgot what the symbols mean though. And infection, false. Hey everyone, Mama here. I'm going on a trip. Won't be uploading. Oh, okay, no worries. And thank you for 6,000. No problem. Hi everyone, I'm back. New episode should be dropping soon. Alright, let's do it. New episode. Luckily, I waited so I can jump on board. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that song. Alrighty, and it looks like we're back at the Crystal Empire. Flurry Heart. Adventure! 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 Holy crap. We're going on an adventure. Who's this little guy? Who's that little guy? Sister, maybe? Oh, she bumps into Celestia. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Gamatai? Wait, you're not Celestia? Greetings, Flurry. Gosh, you've grown so big. Wait, so that is Celestia. Wait, then why did she say Gamatai? Unless that's a different language, or unless that's, like, the same meaning as Celestia or something, I guess. Anyway, Flurry, baby. Gamatai can't play right now. take Cosmic and go to the gardens. I like how Shining Armor has a beard, by the way. He's got facial hair and stuff. That's just badass. I don't know what it is, but I love seeing characters who normally wouldn't have facial hair get facial hair. I just find it cool, honestly. I like that detail, though. Mama, why didn't you tell me Gamma was here? Her name is Princess Celestia, unless I'm completely missing something. Flurry Heart, we have grown up. Stuff to talk about. Now run along. Yeah, true. Older Flurry Heart, Cosmic Heart Shield. Yeah, okay. Oh, so I guess Cosmic Shield is the second child. That would make sense. So I guess Cosmic Shield is the same age as to what Flurry Heart would normally be. This does make sense. This does take place set in the future, so that does make sense. I also kind of like that little creative detail. Doing the milk trend instead of my country, I'm doing slide instead. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with interesting outside art. I like that. Over the past few months, I've been busy and lost track move. So I'm putting in Hades for a bit. I lost my stylist too. Oh man, that sucks. I want to talk about it more, but I just want to say this first. Say this actually. Okay. Wait, stop. You're way too low. I have this always too low. What? Wait, is something going on? So is, like, Celestia losing her mind or something? I think she's slowly losing herself. I want to check at this glitch effect too. Yeah, they're like all outlined and stuff, and their eyes are like completely yellow along with the outlines. I think she's losing herself. Yeah, not too loud. Alright, so now we got Rarity here. Censorship, by the way, part 1. So we got Rarity here. It's been so quiet. Because of this quarantine, no pony barely comes around anymore. Fashion isn't the same without the apparition. Yeah, the apparition, the audience or whatever. Especially without her. The only ponies I see now are those suited. The ones in hazmat suits. Yep, someone's knocking. Yippee! Okay, kitty cat. What the hell? Oh, that's a baseball bat. I'm like, what is that, a plank she's got? I have a feeling it's infected. It's infected. It's infected. I'm turning that music off. Leave me alone, you monster! Oh, it's you, Twilight. Sweet Celestia, what are you doing here at this hour? Sorry about that, Rarity. You look good. Don't scare a mare like that. I thought you were a monster. Infected. Also as advised, I took a shower. Now I must get back to my commissions. You're still getting commissions after all of this? What? Well, I have someone that you might want to see. Listen, if it's one of your doctor friends, I'm not interested. Aw. We found her in an alleyway, a bit dirty, but besides that, okay. Oh, my baby, my sweet opal sense. Opal. Opal, I guess. We'll just do opal. Aw. Why the shags? I'm assuming this is completely off, obviously. I'm a communist. Yeah, I never trusted those little guys. Twilight's notes. Alright, Twilight's notes. I talked to Rarity for a bit longer after I returned opal to her. She was a bit more willing to talk to me. She brewed some tea and was able to tell me what she had been up to. A few neighbors of hers decided to commission some clothes from her. Then I told her that I needed a large commission for her as well. Rarity was hesitant at first. I explained that a lot of ponies had become homeless and needed new blankets and warm clothes. Makes sense. I think that got her. I think that got her too, and she agreed. I'm glad we had that talk, and I hope she'll be okay with another visit in the future. It's been hard recently. I've had to evacuate so many out. I've had to evacuate so many out of their homes. Many were outraged, most devastated. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Wow. I actually got a word right that I didn't think I would get right. Devastated. Most of them have taken shelter in the castle, along with most of my research team. Applejack agreed to shelter some ponies too. Hopefully she is keeping them comfy. Since the schools have been shut down, Since the schools have been shut down, Shirley and a few other teachers have been doing lessons at the castle. No homework, and most of what they are teaching are basic survival skills, which is really scary. Well, it's kind of helpful, honestly, to say the least. Bonbon hasn't woken up from her coma yet. Dr. Staple has been talking about moving non-infected patients to the castle, seemingly that infected we have in the basement has the mold lingering in the forming or whatever the hell you say it, in the walls. Tonight, me and Starlight are going to meet up with Nurse Snowflake and Sweetheart. The two have been holding down the fort while Redheart has been working on the field. I'm worried most of patients are already with unknowingly infected. Twilight. That ink's got everywhere. So this is like right after Twilight was writing down. Twilight. Town hall is being raided. So it just bursts in through the door. I'm assuming. Twilight's notes. Wait, what's the difference in this? As MLP. I can't read cursive sometimes. I'm stupid. Warning, gore, disturbing imagery, blood, pregnancy. What do you mean pregnancy? What? Ivory Poach and Somfully Melody whatever. I can't read names sometimes. Infection stage 3. Mutation fusion. I'm assuming that's the two ponies morphing together, becoming one. Octavia says her dad left her sister, Silver Spoon, with her while the mother was sick. She contacted us after no response from her father for a week later. Oh, I have a feeling this is sad. The fetus, most children that are infected die quickly. Most of their magic is still developing. Niostrula. Right, it's that word again. Doesn't spell anyone. It had ripped itself out of her mother's womb. Jeez. Dead but alive through the infection. God damn. Her organs were undeveloped, and her left eye was gone. We quickly buried the bodies as soon as I finished studying them. Jeez. Victim, Roselock, Stage 5, mutation mimic. A neighbor reported that she hadn't seen Rose in days, especially. Eventually, a voice that wasn't hers called out to her at night. Oh, that's not creepy as hell. The neighbor neglected to tell us Rose was pregnant. This has led us to realize the disease also infects the fetus. Oh no. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay, that's not it. Wow, really? 8,000? And 1,000 on YouTube. That's nice. Okay. So I'm assuming these are just some OCs and stuff. Other art and stuff, which I do not have a problem with at all, honestly. But yeah, wow. Oh, that is really fucked up. Oh man, the infected babies and stuff. Oh god. Oh, I do not like that. I do not like that detail in my brain. Oh god. Oh, I just hate infected babies. It's one of those. I wouldn't call it like a trigger, but it's just one of those big no's for me. It's just, no, fuck no on that. Oh god, that's honestly just so disturbing. But yeah, wow. Honestly, Honestly, this AU is overall amazing. I really liked this AU. It's really crazy looking back on the whole journey that we've been through so far. I imagine there's probably going to be more. It may or may not be on TikTok, but wow. Oh, man. That's crazy. I do love the new ideas and everything. And yeah, sometimes I can't read certain words properly or whatever, but you know what? It is what it is. But man, with that infected baby shit and stuff, it's just, oh god. Now you're making me think of freaking The Witcher from the Wild Hunt, The Witcher 3 and Wild Hunt. Well, I haven't completely beaten the game or whatever. Small spoilers or whatever, but there's this side quest. I remember there's this side quest where you go to this king or whatever, right? Through this kingdom, this region or whatever, and he was super drunk or whatever, and he stated that his wife and child left him or whatever. But, it turns out that, as you go in deeper, it turns out his wife didn't leave. It's that he scared them off or killed them in his own arrogant rage or something like that, I'm assuming. But anyway, long story short or whatever, there was some kind of curse or whatever thing to, well, since the child wasn't actually born, or since the child got neglected while still in the mother's womb, it turned into this weird, hideous, red, icky thing, whatever. And since it, never had a name, it was never, like, actually given birth or whatever, the child turned into this, icky, curse, hostile thing, whatever. And the only way to actually cure it was by burying it, by, saying your love and everything towards it, and your regret or whatever, and by giving it a name, and you bury it, and then by sunrise or whatever, the soul of the child that hasn't been born yet can go off or whatever. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's a side story in The Witcher. And I forgot what the little creature guys are called or whatever, but that just made me uncomfortable and stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, but with babies, infants, and freaking infection shit, like, you folks are giving me post-traumatic stress disorder with this shit here. You're giving me PTSD. But anyway, overall, I am really glad that I continued this, and I'm really glad that I decided to look into this. This may or may not be the last time, especially on TikTok here because of the ban, but overall, I am really glad with the growth that Marmart has been getting, and just the overall the support that they've been getting and everything. It's really nice, honestly, and I really hope that other smaller creators get some recognition and support with what they're doing here and stuff, because I'm an AU cover, I cover AUs, but I don't, like, actually make them or anything, but, like, I do know that it takes a lot of time and effort to add them in, and there has been some good ones, some ones that have been not really the best, they've been alright and stuff, but that's just with art in general as a whole. Everything takes time, and it takes time to make a story, to create an infection, or to go based on that, but add something unique. It takes a lot of time for sure, definitely, and everything. But overall, with all that being said and out of the way, that is pretty much it for this video here. I'm really glad I decided to cover this again. It's been about like 4 to 5 months now since I last covered it. And again, if you folks are curious or you want to see all the other parts, I'll have the links down in the description below, specifically set on the parts so that you folks can follow along to what's been happening and what's been going on with this AU. Because I feel like if I were to go through this whole entire thing, it would be 2 hours easily, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I hope you folks, again, overall enjoyed this one. So with all that being said and out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you folks don't miss out on a future video or upload that I make in the future. And as suggested, not as suggested, but as said before, and I'm going to remind myself from here on now, if you folks have any requests or suggestions that you want me to do, I will gladly go ahead and do them. It could be an MLP Horror AU, it could be a game, it could be a reaction video, it could be, whatever you want me to do. Of course, as long as it's within reason and it doesn't disturb the YouTube guidelines, or if it's anything that's too not inappropriate, or if it's NSW or whatever, then I won't do that. But as long as it's, just within reason, then I'll gladly fill in that request. I say that because I kind of want to get a baseline of what's okay and kind of what not okay, instead of just saying I'm okay with everything and then people taking that a bit literally and throwing in whatever the hell. That's not the case here. I will do many things, but as long as it's just within reason, and if it's not too much of one thing or whatever, or not safe for work or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. Just being logical is what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, folks, with all that being said and out of the way, that's pretty much it for this video here. So with all that being said and out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe for more. And I will see you all sooner or later. Bye-bye, everyone.